Imagine if the powers of the gods didn't come from Greek legends, but from the mystical heroes and spirits of ancient Korea. Today, we're reimagining Shazam, DC's magical champion, and giving him a bold new origin shaped by Korean mythology. But first, let's break down what makes Shazam such a powerhouse in the first place. When Billy Batson shouts the name Shazam, he transforms into a magical adult superhero named Captain Marvel. The name Shazam is an acronym. S. Wisdom of Solomon. H. Strength of Hercules. A. Stamina of Atlas. Z. Power of Zeus. A. Courage of Achilles. And M. Speed of Mercury. These gifts give Shazam immense magical might, godlike strength, infinite endurance, and lightning speed, all wrapped in a mythical package. But what if this champion's powers were shaped by ancient Korean spirits and gods and goddesses instead? What if this champion shout summoned the divine forces of Eastern pantheons? Let's get into it. Who do we have first?
Hong Gildong's cunning, wisdom, figure. Hong Gildong, Korea's version of Robin Hood, a brilliant strategist and master of trickery. Background: born out of wedlock, Hong used his intellect to challenge injustice and fight corruption. Grants the champion. Tactical genius. Outsmart enemies in complex battle scenarios. Deception and misdirection. Illusion creation and strategic feints. Knowledge of ancient scripts. Deciphers old runes and magical texts.
Okay, so this is Korea's version of Robin Hood, the strategy, the master of trickery. I like this for the wisdom. Gotta have the intelligence. Can outsmart enemies in complex battles and scenarios. So tactical genius, we're gonna check that off. Deception and misdirection, that's dope. Knowledge of ancient scripts, okay. So not only do we have the ability to create illusions, we also have the way to decipher magical text and old runes. This is up here for the intelligence. I like that we can fight corruption. We are a brilliant strategist and we can create illusions. Put those two together and I don't see much characters seeing through what this character is putting up. You know, that is great. That is very complex and dangerous. All right, who do we have next?
Wang Geon's might, strength figure. King Taejo Wang Geon, founder of the Goryeo dynasty, unifier of Korea through valor and discipline. Background: a legendary general who founded a dynasty through sheer will and battlefield might. Grants the champion. Dynastic strength, lifts mountains, bends steel, and crushes enemies with overwhelming force. Battle presence, aura, that inspires allies in warlike situations. Historic echo, can summon the spectral energy of ancient warriors.
This is the legendary general. This strength is, wow. Let the mountains bend steel, crush enemies, overwhelming force. Got the battle presence, the aura that inspires. Nice. So even when we are in war, we are fighting, our aura is already helping those around us to empower them, to inspire them. This is a great choice for the strength, because not only are we strong physically, we can put strength into our aura to help those around us to get stronger mentally, the willpower, you know. Wow, can summon the spectral energy of ancient warriors. Historic echoes, that's fight, that's backup. That's not just the army of the living that's helping us out, but we can summon the heroes of ancient battles. Wow. Wow, that is different. That is some different type of strength right there, you know. So there, hey, there's powers in numbers. So this is definitely going verbatim with what that meant. Who do we have next?
Erewhon's stamina, endurance figure. Erewhon, a mythical shaman spirit said to live in the eternal mountains. Background: keeper of balance between realms. Erewhon mediates between gods, spirits, and mortals. Grants the champion limitless endurance. Can run, fight, and fly without fatigue. Immunity to disease and aging. Eternal vitality. Spirit walk in Kolondot survives in spiritual or inhospitable worlds, space, underworld.
This is the stamina, the keeper A balance between realms. Nice. So we got limitless endurance, can run, fight, fly without fatigue, immune to, wow, okay, aging and disease. We are immune to that. So there's no sickness, there's no growing old. This person, this champion, is here to fight for the long run. Spirit walking, survives the spiritual. Oh wow. Oh wow. Space and underworld. See, I look at that. I don't see no supernovas or black holes, anything in space or the underworld keeping us down. That is important to mention. I feel like a lot of those overpowered characters are thrown to the sun. Y'all know it's kind of like a trash can in a way, but yeah, wow. So survives in spiritual worlds, wow. And then you got space and underworld. So I feel like that gives us some type of invulnerability. Like if we can't die in the underworld, then what does that mean? Do we stay or do we come back? And then you got space. And I don't see no sun, no supernova or black holes. You know what I'm saying? Putting that into this character. This right here checks off some different angles I don't think I've seen before. All right, I like it. I like it. Who we have next?
Raijin's lightning, power, figure. Raijin interpreted here through Korean folk gods. While Japanese in origin, thunder gods are also found in Korean shamanism. Korean variant, Cheonggun, the blue cloud thunder god. Grants the champion, lightning invocation, bolts of divine thunder, for attack or transformation. Storm dominion, weather control, tempests, rain, lightning, energy, redirection, absorbs and deflects magic and energy attacks.
And this is the power. The thunder gods. I love it. I love it when Shazam characters bring in the thunder and the lightning. See, wow. Bolts of divine thunder for attacks or transformation. That sounds like a Shazam character ready to happen. But what does that mean, transformation? Is there another stage this character can tap into? I don't know. Storm dominion, yep, so we control the weather, rain, lightning, I'm thinking snow, you know what I'm saying? Energy redirection, absorbs and deflects energy attacks and magic attacks. All right, so there's a lot of energy attacks in DC. There's a lot of energy-based characters. There's plenty magical beings, and we are safe. This character is safe from those types of attacks. We can just absorb them, you know? It doesn't hurt us. We can absorb and then redirect. That is crazy. Wow. This character is stacking up. All right, who do we have next?
Arang's courage. Courage. Figure Arang, a murdered woman who refused to rest until justice was served. Background, a ghost who defied death and corruption, eventually deified as a protective spirit. Grants the champion, indomitable spirit, immune to fear, pain illusions, and despair effects. Justice sense, instinctively knows who is unjust or corrupted. Spectral armor, protective aura manifests under stress or mortal threat.
This is the courage, immune to fear, pain illusions. Okay. Justice sense, knows who is unjust or corrupted. That's going to play a huge part, along with the strategy, the genius intellect. I feel like there's no trickery. There's no way this character will ever be fooled, you know? Oh, spectral armor, protective aura manifests under stress or mortal threat. So if there ever comes a attack that we just can't defend, I feel like this armor is going to take shape and protect us through it. I love it. I love it. It's really trying to check off all the boxes. I don't see any characters at this point in DC being able to look at this champion and know it is not a threat. All right, last but not least, who do we have?
Nere's wind. Speed. Figure Nere, a name meaning fluttering like a butterfly, linked to spirit wines in Korean shamanism. Background, whispered in rituals as a guide for lost souls and wind messengers between the gods. Grants the champion, wind speed, moves at sonic or near light speed in battle. Flight mastery, glides through skies, storms, or voids with grace. Dimensional drafting. Can open minor portals or ride spiritual currents between realms.
This is the speed. Moves X Sonic or near light speed. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the near light speed. It's not light speed yet, but it's near light speed in battles. Glides through skies, storms, or voids with grace. Can open minor portals and ride spiritual currents between realms. So it can tap into different realms and dimensions and fly there and back. That's fast. That is fast. This is probably maybe top 5 when it comes to speed. Because there are some light speed characters up here, but their near light speed, it puts it up there very fast, especially in battle. What do y'all think about this character? Let me know in the comments. Y'all stay safe.